Welcome back to Great Day Live. We are live here on the backside of Churchill Downs all week long, bringing you all the sights and sounds of the morning workouts. 5-0 Tuesday happening today. And of course, we're going to talk about some hats, but we're going to talk about hats with the original, official Kentucky Derby Milliner. And that title and distinction goes to Christine A. Moore. And it's always great to have you backside. I always love having you backside here. And I'm wearing your beautiful hat
I always love
today.
you in my hats.
Oh, I love wearing your hats. Wearing yours today, right? It's absolutely gorgeous. And I mean, wow, where to begin with like how hats have evolved from even when you first started as the first official milliner. And that had to be crazy, right? To even like have the foresight to say, you know what, I'm going to reach out to Churchill Downs and we're going to work on a partnership together. That's a big deal, Christine.
Well, actually,
they found you.
They found me. Yeah, in 2008 is when our relationship started, and they found me, and they wanted me to help the. Casey Ramage actually was the brand manager, and she wanted me to come in and help them solidify their brand, keep it going, and I have a media presence, that's national, and she loved my look. Really, I wasn't even really well known then. She was just at my doorstep, and she said, "I love your look. Would you help us?" And then that's where it started.
Let me think about that.
Right, okay. Exactly. No, I don't want to. But then it was like the Kentucky Derby Barbie, and we just did so many ideas.
Yeah.
That I would just be like, "Yeah, let's do it." And then that's when in 2018, that's when I realized I wanted to do more for the Kentucky Derby, and I thought, well, if we make a partnership, then I think that would kind of like broaden the reach, and so that's how
it changed the game. You changed the game.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think I changed the game in the fact that I always say if I have a healthy place to sell, I naturally will sell, right?
Yeah.
So I want to make the event really healthy, and then so that's what I was after. And once I did that, they reciprocated, and we just kept building and building, and we are. I mean, there is a 151 Derby coming up.
There is. You're probably already planning for it. Yeah. Right? Like this week is going to be over before you know it.
This is just a jump, really. I mean, it's on everybody's mind. And then the people who didn't get to go, people are already telling me they're going to 151.
Of course. Because if you can't get seats and tickets this year, you're already planning for the next.
Yeah.
And for you are everywhere. Like you're not just here at the Derby. You've been at the Florida Derby, the Louisiana Derby, like every stage along the way. Breeders' Cup.
Yeah.
You go to steeplechase events. Like you're just very much ingrained in what we love about the equine industry, in attending and experiencing it all.
Well, yeah, it's a whole day, and I mean, no other sport is this long.
Right.
And there, like somebody even said, this 45. The reason people drink at the races is because there's 45 minutes in between. Well, we're part of the entertainment.
Right.
We want the fashion is part of it.
Yes.
And it makes it so unique. And other sporting events have contacted us. They want to have the same thing, but they won't have it because it's only 2 hours opposed to like the whole day. Right.
Well, you brought some beautiful looks, beautiful trends this year, but you've really stayed true to the core, the craftsmanship, the quality. Well, whenever I wear one of your hats or fascinators, people come up to me and they always say, "I know that's a Christine A. Moore." Like you're that noticeable.
It's artwork, so it's my specific artwork. So we make we don't buy our flowers. We make them from scratch. The bows, it's like this. Anything can be a hat. The sky's the limit of what we can do, and so that we'll do it. And the Derby lady, the horse racing allows me to do that. It's theatrical fashion, so I can
look at this,
and people recognize my work from afar.
Right? Just look at how these are made.
Yeah, and it's very labor intensive. So I know I have. These are investment pieces. I know my hats are expensive, but they're sustainable. They're not gonna crack and they're not. Yeah, you're gonna have them. You're gonna pull them out.
No glue guns are used here.
A couple years later, and you're gonna say, "This looks like it when I just bought it."
I like that you.
Unless it rained, and then I'll fix it.
Well, that's the great thing about the investment in your hats is that if you want something updated, because you updated this hat, you did like different work to this, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So I added a little to it, and then when my hats are caught in the rain, you just take them, send them back to me, and I'll refresh them. Or go to one of the stores I sell to and refresh them.
This is on loan from Jordan Young from Rhodes for him and her.
She got caught in the rain.
She wore this hat last year. and she let me wear it on the air today, and you just zhuzhed it up. I love the men's hats and the styles. I want to make sure I give those a shout out because these are named after a very special Blake, your husband.
Yeah, and you know what? That's the thing. The guys are really. I mean, the suits. They're stepping up. The suits are getting more extravagant. They want to meet the ladies on that level. But I want to say one of the things about the Kentucky Derby is that it is elegant.
Yes.
There's hands down it is elegant. So there's no crazy that. You should just always think crazy with elegance, boldness with elegance,
Just
boldness
be
with
classy.
grace. Yeah.
Wonderful. So there's a great opportunity to meet you coming up, Oaks and Derby Day.
Yeah, I'll be at the Churchill Downs store that's on the right side of the paddock, and I'm going to be there from 12:30 to 2:30, Oaks and Derby, to meet people and do social media and see people head to toe. It's going to be great.
Come out and meet Christine.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing everything by. I always love having you here.